Hi everyone, my name is Aruna. Today I'm going to teach you how to make butter chicken. Okay, there are so many people who are vegetarian also. So for them, instead of using chicken, we can use mushroom and green peas. Okay, first we are going to marinate the chicken. Okay, for that we need chicken, ginger garlic paste. Okay, I'm going to cut the chicken into small cubes. Okay, you can see how I'm going to cut. You can take a scissor or knife, whatever you want. I'm cutting in strips. You can cut in whatever size you need. Okay. And the chicken should be boneless, skinless. If you take thigh, it is very good because it absorbs juicy and it will be more tender when you cook it.
Aruna, you're originally from India.
Yeah.
Where in India are you from?
I'm from South India.
And a small town or?
It's a small town. Yeah. And we were, I did my master's in mathematics and Bachelor of Education back in home. And I used to work as a teacher. I used to teach grade 8, 9, 10, maths and physical science. And in 2002, I got married to one of the physio. His name is Venkat Prabhakar Gugilapul Lalita, but mostly he's known as Pabi here. Here we have our own clinic in Lako. It is called Community Fit Physiotherapy Clinic. Yeah.
So you work pretty well full time in the clinic with your husband.
Yeah, I work there as a friend in the front desk, and I help back also. Yeah.
And you own a home and your business in Lacombe?
Yeah, and my kids, they go to Lacombe Composite High, and I'm having 2 kids, one girl and boy. Girl is 17 and boy is 14. Yeah, they go to grade 9, 12 and 10 in Composite High.
Okay.
Yeah, we love Lacombe. Now I'm going to marinate the chicken. For that, I'm going to take first salt. You can take, it should be according to your taste, but I'm telling the measurements. If you want, you can use these measurements or you can use your own taste. I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of, 1.5 tablespoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of chili, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and in that 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste, and then mix them well together. And in this I'm going to add lemon juice also. Okay. I'm going to squeeze a little bit lemon juice in that so that the chicken will be more tender. And now I'm going to mix this chicken in this. Okay. Mix it nicely. And in this I'm going to add a little bit turmeric powder, which is very good to use in your daily life. So now just I marinated the chicken and I will keep this chicken aside for half an hour. To make vegetarian, just take whatever I do, the gravy, and add in that gravy just mushroom and green peas. That's all. And now we'll start cutting our vegetables, whatever we need. Vegetables means onion and tomato is the main ingredient we use for butter chicken. Okay. For 1 onion, we can take 2 medium tomatoes. That is the main measurements I do to cook every time. It will be easy for everyone to understand, you don't know how much you need the gravy. So every time whenever you cook, just take 1 onion instead of for 1 onion, 2 tomatoes. It will be easy to remember for everyone. Okay. Now. start our cooking. Okay. For that, we need a pan. I'm taking a little bit hollow one. Okay. And in that, I'm going to add butter. This is to fry the chicken. I'm taking a little bit butter and a little bit oil, half and half. It's your wish, you can fry whole in butter itself. Okay. Now I'm going to fry the chicken. Okay. Here you can see the burn one there in the oil, the burn one. It gives flavor to the gravy. In this oil itself we will fry onion, tomato. Chicken is fried nicely. Lower the flame to take out the chicken. See, in this oil itself I am going to fry onion and tomatoes. For that, first we will add a little bit, half teaspoon cumin seeds. Okay. And then let it fry. Okay. Now I am going to add onions. Whenever you are frying onion, it is better to add salt so that the onion will cook fast and it absorbs that flavor. So I am adding salt, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1.5, sorry, you can take 1.5. And in that I am adding 10 to 15 cashews, handful of cashews.
Cashews. Is that like the secret part of butter chicken that a lot of people don't understand?
It gives silkiness in the gravy, silkish texture it says, and it looks very rich. The gravy looks very rich when you add cashews, or some people instead of cashews they can add coconut oil or coconut milk. But I like to add cashews. Let it fry for some more time, and then we are going to add our fresh ginger garlic paste in that. It will be 1 tablespoon. Okay. We have to fry till the raw flavor is gone in ginger garlic paste. Okay. Yeah.
So when you talk about the color of the onions, what do you mean?
The onion will be transparent. You can put the lid on that for a while. Okay. Let it fry for 5 more minutes. Yeah. Now you can see the onions are cooked. Now I'm going to put tomatoes in that. In these tomatoes, I'm going to add again 1 tablespoon of coriander powder and little bit garam masala in that. To make coriander powder at home, you can just dry roast coriander seeds and then make powder of that. It will stay for months. Okay. And to make garam masala also, I can tell you the recipe. Just you can take 1 bowl of coriander seeds and 10 cloves, 1 stick, cinnamon stick, and 5-6 cardamom, and dry roast them and just make powder and keep it in a bowl. It will stay for 1 or 2 months, and you can use for every curries in everything. In all recipes you can use that garam masala. And
then it's a more fresh
fresh,
powder?
yeah. Fresh
So
powder.
when you dry roast all of those ingredients, then you just blend it up to make it a powder?
Yeah, you have to blend it up and put the powder in a jar or a container, tight container, so that it can stay fresh for a long time. Yeah.
Nice.
And I am going to cook these tomatoes for almost 5-10 minutes. Okay. Let it cook. It should be totally mashed up, the tomatoes, then only the gravy will be nice and smooth. In this I am going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. Now it is cooked. We are going to transform this one into the blender. Don't put anytime hot one. Sometimes the pressure will pop up and it's not good.
So we're going to let this
Cool down.
cool down.
Cool down for a few minutes.
It's
Okay?
important to let it cool down because
down.
if you don't, then when you turn your blender on, you're going to be
Yeah.
cleaning butter chicken off your roof.
House. Yeah. Now you can see the soft silky gravy is ready. It is sometimes it's better to filter this one because you can see some tomato skin like that, but I blended very nicely. I think there is no pulp or nothing, you can see. Okay. We are having fried chicken ready and the gravy ready. And now we are going to do the last step. For this now I am going to take butter. It will be like 1/4 of the cube. No? Like a
A quarter.
quarter. Yeah.
So that's about a quarter cup.
Quarter cup, yeah. Okay.
biggest challenge for you doing this has got to be giving us exact instructions since you're so used to cooking by memory.
Memory, yeah. It's hard to give each and everything measurements, but I'm trying my best. Now pour all the gravy in that butter, in the pan. See, it's so thick. You can see the consistency is too thick. We can add a little bit water in that. Okay. I'm taking a little bit water. One. Can wash it off a bit nicely. See, the gravy is so silky.
Yes. It looks delicious.
Yes. Yeah, whenever you cook, it's better to see the taste. I never taste. That is the main problem for me. If Puppy is here, you will taste every time. In this gravy, I'm going to add sugar. Mostly I add brown sugar at home, but you can add white sugar, anything, whatever you are having. So I'm adding 2 spoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. It gives this sweetness, a little bit sweetness for the gravy. So let it boil for a few seconds. I'm raising it. Let it cook for 5 more minutes. Now in this I am going to add kasturi methi, which is fenugreek leaves. It gives more silky structure to the gravy. Just crush it with both your hands. See, it becomes powder, and just put it in this. I took only 1 tablespoon of kasturi methi. Okay. Now the gravy is boiling nicely. You can add now whole chicken, the fried chicken in that. We are just resting the chicken in the gravy for 5 more minutes to cook in medium flame. Okay. It's better to taste gravy how it is. If anything is less, you can add now. It's so hot. Yummy.
Yummy.
Now I'm going to add cream in that. See, you can see that oil is coming on the like a layer on the top. Now what you have to do, whenever you add cream, don't directly add in that. Just take a little bit gravy, add the cream in that. Okay, and slowly try to add now. Sometimes it will break down the gravy. Yeah, I'm going to add almost like half a cup of cream. people who don't eat, who are vegetarian, they can make the same, adding mushroom in that with green peas, or you can add cottage cheese. Just fry a little bit cottage cheese, and you can add cottage cheese with green peas. It tastes very good. And now I'm going to decorate this one with green peas. Now the butter chicken is ready to serve.